lately, fellas, I've just been feeling a bit off. You know when you're coming down with something, you feel like you're coming down with a fever? I think that's happening to me. I think I've got Euros fever. The Euros start next week. I'm feeling hyped, lads. I'm as sick as a dog. And today we're making our first Euro 2024 video. I'm going to be playing with every single nation in Euro 2024, seeing how many Euros we can win and seeing just how good of chances each nation has. And I'm going to use this wheel to determine which team we start with and choose from here on in. The first nation up, is it going to be the Netherlands or Georgia? It is going to be one of the lowest ranked teams in the game, Georgia. It would actually be hilarious if we won the Euros with every single nation. And I mean, if we can start here with a win for Georgia, that would be insane. But in a group with the Czech Republic, Turkey, and Portugal, this is going to be a challenge. Match day number 1 is against Portugal. A huge game here to kick off Euro 2024, which Portugal are going to win 2-1. And a loss here to the Czech Republic might just get our first grouping of this video. How are we gonna go? We are gonna get absolutely destroyed by the Czech Republic. It's looking like Georgia's gone. Final game against Turkey. Pretty sure they are absolutely destroyed. Yeah, they get a point at least. At least Georgia get a point, but we will not be winning Euro 2024 with Georgia. Add them to the grouped category. Next nation up on this challenge. Is it gonna be Belgium? It is going to be Belgium. Surely Belgium can go on a run. They've got a much stronger team than Georgia. Courtois coming straight off a Champions League win as well. What a big summer for him. But this group is Slovakia, Romania, and the Ukraine. Belgium's Euro 2024 campaign is going to start against the Romanians, and they are going to get a win. Belgium with the first win of this video. Lukaku, Theet, and Carrasco. Ukraine with a win in their first game, so this is massive for the stakes of the tournament, and Belgium might have just booked themselves a spot into the knockout rounds. It's not guaranteed though. We've got Slovakia who are on 3 points, Ukraine also on 3 points. So if we lose and the Ukraine win, we could drop down to 3rd with Belgium. Can they secure it? Yes, they do. An early red card there for the Slovaks, and Belgium are into the knockout rounds undefeated. And in the round of 16, we're going to be facing Austria. First experience of the round of 16 for this video. Can Belgium continue their run? No, they do not. Sabitzer, Mike LaBelle's lookalike, is going to send Austria into the quarterfinals. Belgium's disappointing era continues. Belgium out in the round of 16. That is absolutely massive. Wow, I mean, we got past the group stages for the first time, but can we get a team to actually go past the round of 16? Is it going to be the host nation of Germany? No, it is going to be Aleksandar Mitrovic's Serbia. It's been a year since Aleksandar Mitrovic left Fulham and joined Al Hilal. I'm still hurting over it, lads. It still tears me up inside, but this Serbian side, underrated, man. This is the default lineup that we have been given. This team could do some damage in a very tough Group C here, though. England, Denmark, Slovenia. But we're going to be straight into the Lions' Den against England here in the first group stage matchup. It is a 1-0 win for Serbia. Serbia might be on here. Kostic giving them the goal and the win. This is actually huge. Denmark, second game to basically book themselves a spot in the round of 16. We're going to go to a third game. It is going to be Matic and Mitrovic making this one a 2-all scoreline. Serbia top of the group entering the final game, but it is anybody's game to get themselves into the knockout rounds. Serbia versus Slovenia, the third and final game of the group stages. For the Serbians, which they win, they have booked themselves a spot in the round of 16. Could we have our first fairy tale run of this video? A favorable draw here. Serbia have been drawn Romania in the round of 16. Damn, England got eliminated in the round of 16 as well. Slovenia ended up going through as well. Damn, Slovenia beat Germany. There are so many upsets in this group, or in this simulation. Poland take down France. All right, we need to make sure we win here because there is going to be a great opportunity to go all the way. Serbia versus Romania. We've gone group stages into the round of 16. Can we get into the quarterfinals here? for the third simulation. Yes, we do. Kostic gets the win for the Serbians. Quarterfinal time, and we're going to be taking on the team that we just went out in the round of 16 with, Belgium. Also, Slovenia into the semi-finals. This is actually massive. Here we go. Serbia versus Belgium. A spot in the Euro 2024 semi-finals, which Belgium are going to win. So by this logic, whoever we control next is going to go to the semis, and whoever we control after that is going to go to the final. But Serbia are out. Add them to the quarterfinals. Big pressure on whoever the wheel selects here to go to the semifinals. It is going to be, is it going to be Slovenia or is it going to be Austria? It is going to be Austria. I mean, they got a decent chance here given we saw Austria eliminate Belgium when we were controlling Belgium. But here is the default Austrian starting lineup here that this FC24 mod has given us. And I want to know in the comment section, who do you guys think are going to win Euro 2024 and who do you think could be the dark horse? I think I'm going to make a video talking about my predictions for the Euros in a couple of days, so make sure you keep an eye out for that one. Group D here though for Austria. In a group with France, Netherlands, and Poland. There is not an easy game here. This is the group of death. Would be a huge scalp if Austria could get a win against France in this first group stage game, but they're going to get a draw. Arnautovic is going to get Austria a draw. Next game up against the Netherlands. Can Sabitzer put in a good performance like he did against Belgium in this video? No, he does not. The Netherlands have absolutely thumped Austria. Losing by that many is not great for the goal differential here. Big game against Poland. Can they sneak in with the third place in the group? No, it is not going to happen. Poland have beaten Austria. That has got to be an elimination. Just 1 point. Yeah, there it is. Confirmed. Austria eliminated in the groups. Add them to the group stage graphic. We're yet to have anybody win the Euro so far. Are we going to see anybody win it in the entire video? Is it going to be France? Yep. We might have our best opportunity to date. France have been drawn up. Straight back to competing in the group of death, but with just an absolutely unbelievable team at our disposal. Also, I just want to point out that I'm not changing the lineups here. This is the default that has been given to us. I think it would be somewhat unfair if I was tweaking with the lineups and everything. If there's a suspension or an injury, obviously I will, but I'm keeping things default here. France versus Austria. We've just played this game. How's it going to go this time? It is going to be a win for France. Giroud and Mbappe, 2-1 there over Austria. Massive opportunity against Poland. Can France book themselves a spot? Maybe. Oh, so they lose 2-1 here to Poland. And Kylian Mbappe gets 2 yellow cards, meaning he is going to be surely suspended for the final game of the group stages. And on paper, it is the toughest one. France versus Netherlands. Are we going to have a massive choke job here from the French? It is a 3-2 win. They've saved themselves, but they're going to have to get past Belgium if they want to continue this run. Kylian Mbappe back into the starting lineup here for the French. Round of 16 versus Belgium, and Mbappe makes his impact known. Him and Giroud getting France into the quarterfinals. And for the quarterfinals, we have got Ukraine. The Ukrainians looking to go on a Cinderella run themselves, but now they have got the French. Can France be the first team in this video to move into the semifinals? They will not. Oh my God. Ukraine have beaten France in extra time. Dobvik, I have no idea who that man is, but he would have to be a hero in the Ukraine right now. The Ukraine beat France 4-2. I was not expecting, I don't know if we're going to see a team win the Euros in this video. France out. Add them to the quarterfinal graphic. I shouldn't be laughing. I should be impartial in this video, but that is actually hilarious. Next team up is going to be Slovenia. They've gone in a run in a bunch of the simulations so far, so I'm curious to see how they go here. But before we check that out, fellas, I want to say if you are enjoying the content and you aren't subscribed, make sure you go and scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Going to be pumping out so much content here during the Euros. I'm so excited. I will say, besides Jan Oblak, this team from a FIFA sense, they got Campbell, but they don't have that many insane players. Benjamin Sesko, like, they've got good players from a career mode standpoint, but right now, in a must-win tournament, I'm surprised they've been going on so many runs. In the group, though, with England, Denmark, and Serbia, we know Group C well. Here we go. First game. It is Slovenia versus Denmark. How is this one going to end? It is going to be a 2-1 win there for Denmark. Not a great start for the Slovenians. It doesn't get any easier. We've got England now in this one. I'm sure many of you are waiting to see how England's going to go when we control them. But in this simulation, we pick up a 1-1 draw against the English. Maybe this Slovenian run is still on. We're probably going to need a win against Serbia if we want to either sneak into second spot or get third place. And by saying third place, I mean getting the spot, like the couple of spots that third place teams got. I mean, we've seen Portugal win Euros on that rule before. Can Slovenia do it in this simulation? Maybe. They take down Serbia 3-1. And England drew. That's probably not good for us. Are we still alive? We are. We have got Spain. It's not going to be easy, but this Cinderella run could happen. Into the round of 16 with Slovenia. Here we go. Against the Spanish. Round of 16 of the Euros, and they get absolutely thumped. Alvaro Morata bags himself a brace, and Slovenia's run is over. Another team falling out in the round of 16. Who's it going to be now? Who's going to be the team trying to win the first Euros title? We've got some juggernauts around here. Is it England or Spain? It is going to be the team that just eliminated Slovenia. Spain. This one's going to be fun, fellas. After witnessing France go out, though, and Belgium go out in the fashion that they both did, I'm not going to claim that I expect anybody to go on runs. I'm just going to see what happens. But I would say Spain are probably in the second toughest group. Of course, Croatia, they always seem to bat above their weights. Italy are the reigning champions and just so damn tough. Albania, I don't know too much about them, but I'm sure they have a real fighting spirit about them. But we're going to kick off Spain's tournament with the biggest game of their group stages. Spain versus Italy. Who's going to get the win? On the first game, it is the Spanish. Ferran Torres with a brace. That is a massive 3 points. All right, Albania. Let's see what you got here, fellas. Let's see what Albania have for them. They have some fight. They have some fight. But again, Ferran Torres getting a brace, David Garcia getting a goal, and Spain get another 3 points. Just about booked themselves a spot into Euros knockout rounds, but can they finish off against Croatia? Yes, they can. Marino, though, is getting a red card, meaning the midfielder is going to be suspended for the round of 16. And here in the round of 16, Spain face Hungary. No Marino means Pedri comes in, which is funnily enough an upgrade. Again, I don't make the rules. If I was setting the team sheets myself, Pedri would be starting based purely on overall. But Spain versus Hungary. Are we going to have another upset here in the knockout rounds? We are not. Spain moving on to the quarterfinals. Spain versus Denmark here in the quarterfinal. Very, very interesting matchup. We've faced Denmark a few times in this video. Marino back into the starting 11 though. The Danes versus the Spains. The Danes versus the Spains. The Danish versus the Spanish. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna move to the semi-finals? It is we are never gonna see a team win the Euros in this video. Denmark are gonna win against Spain as the home team. I feel like there must be something in the coding. I don't know, maybe the home teams come out stronger in these tournament modes, but Denmark eliminates Spain, add the Spaniards to the quarterfinal elimination bracket. We're moving through this video very quickly, and it looks like Croatia are next up. They're the nation that always bats above their weight, led by one of the greatest footballers of all time. Luka Modric is their captain. Genuinely think this guy is one of the most underrated players. Of course, he's played at Real Madrid for the better part of a decade, but I just feel like in 15 years time, we're going to look back on this guy and he's going to come into the GOAT midfielders conversation. He's just been so good for so long. To be 37 years of age and still dominating, still winning Champions Leagues with Real Madrid is crazy, man. First game is against Albania here. Can we get Luka Modric and go off to a good start? Yes, we do. Budimir and Kramaric are going to bag the goals in a dominant win. And that was a massive result for them. There's no easy games here for Croatia from here on in. Italy now, Spain up next. Who's it going to be? It is another win for Croatia. El Shaarawy coming and getting a goal there for Italy, but Luka Modric bagging himself a brace. That's huge. So Croatia are heading to the knockout rounds. Can they do it undefeated in this group? No, they cannot. Brought back down to earth, a 4-0 loss against Spain. Croatia versus the Czech Republic here in the round of 16. Massive game. You can't take any game in this video as an easy win. We've seen so many upsets. Are we going to see another? No, we are not. Luka Modric and Budimir. Croatia moving to the quarterfinals, where they will be matched up with the Portuguese. I feel like I've said it so many times in this video, but you can't count Croatia out. They are just such an underdog that always bat above their weight. Can they be the first team to enter the semi-finals in this video? Croatia versus Portugal. Here we go. No, they are not. It is Portugal. Bruno Fernandes gets them an 89th minute equalizer, and then Gonzalo Ramos and Rafael Leao go on a run in extra time. Portugal eliminates Croatia. Still waiting for that first semi-finalist. Add Croatia to the quarterfinal list. 8 teams down and still nobody has made it past the quarterfinals. Is that going to change? The Netherlands are going to be up next. The Dutch would have to consider themselves one of the favorites in this tournament. They've got such a good young core mixed with so many veteran players. It's looking like they're building up for a great run. But again, group of death, man. Very tough group D. Let's see if the Dutch can get through it. Match day 1 against Poland. Can the Netherlands get a win to start? Yes, they do. Memphis Depay with the late winner there for the Dutch. This would be a massive result here for the Netherlands. Before their game against France, can they book themselves a spot into the next round? It looks likely. Once again, leaving it somewhat late. Cody Gakpo, the hero this time. Right now, Poland holds second place in this group, so France aren't guaranteed a spot into the next round, and they might not be either here. France with a draw here. We're going through undefeated. A lot of confidence after that one. We're going to be versing Croatia here. France did get through and they ended up taking down Spain. Poland has Belgium, but we have Croatia. We've had so much exposure to the Croats so far in this video, but can we get past them? No! The Netherlands go out in the round of 16 on a penalty shootout. This video is actually hilarious. Another massive nation out in the round of 16. Add the Netherlands to that list. Who are we gonna have next? Are we gonna have the Czech Republic? We are definitely having the Czech Republic. The longer this video goes on, the more I think we might see a nation that is super obscure win this tournament. Can it be the Czech Republic? A super balanced side. No real superstars in this team, but a lot of quality across the park. We haven't been in Group F for a very long time though, since we had Georgia at the start of the video. So let's go see how Group F rolls. First game against Turkey. Czech Republic versus Turkey. Can they get a win to start things off? No, they cannot. It is a draw, but Susek is gonna be out for the second group stage game. The captain with a straight red card. Kral into the starting lineup here for this second group stage game against Georgia. They have to win this one, which they do. It's all gonna come down to the final game of the group stages against Portugal. Susek back into the starting 11 here against the Portuguese. Currently holding the second spot in Group F. Are they going to get themselves through? They are! Oh my god, the Czech Republic are going to top this group. A come-from-behind win. Rafael Guerrero in the 6th minute, then Lozek and Linger in the final 20 minutes. They're going to send the Czech Republic top of Group F. But a huge challenge in the round of 16. Spain is the opponent. I've been somewhat talking this Cinderella story up, but they're going to have to pull off a massive result if it wants to continue. Full strength side on the park here against the Spanish. Can Czech Republic get a famous win? They do not. Ferran Torres getting a hat trick. And again, the Czech Republic, another side out in the round of 16. Add the Czechs to the round of 16. That sheet is filling up now. Is it going to be the home nation? It is going to be the host nation, Germany. Here we go. It would definitely be fitting for Germany to win the Euros this year. An insane side after a very disappointing World Cup in Qatar. The Germans are looking to win the Euros on home soil. Plus, I've got to say, their home kit is so clean. So clean. We are familiar with this group, though. First game up is going to be against the Hungarians. Can the Germans get a win here on home soil? They do not. Wirtz is going to rescue them. Rudiger with a straight red card. We have seen so many red cards in this simulation. Fortunately for Germany's sake, everybody drew in Group A on match day 1. That is hilarious. Also, am I right in saying that I'm pretty sure Germany's meant to be versing Scotland on the first match day? Some reason this mod has them playing Hungary. It's all good though. Second game is against the Swiss. Switzerland versus Germany, and the Germans get off the duck. They get off the mark. They get the first win in the wins column. Rudiger back into the starting 11 as Germany face Scotland for a spot in the knockout rounds. It is a draw here, but I think that is still going to be enough for Germany to qualify. They've gone undefeated, but 1 win and 2 draws is still a rough way. Round of 16 time where Germany will be facing Serbia. At this point, I'm almost expecting Serbia to win this game. We have had so many upsets in this video. Are we going to have another one? Yes, we are. What is it with the simulations in this mod? Serbia, Gacinovic is going to send Germany packing in their own tournament. Oh my god. The semi-final and final box are getting bloody bored. Add Germany to the round of 16 list. Man, this video has not gone the way I expected to, which I absolutely love. And I would not be surprised if Albania, the team that we're about to get stuck in with, ended up being the first team to make the semifinals or win the damn tournament. I said I didn't know a crazy amount about Albania and their star players, so now's a great time for them to show me what they're made of. Breuer, the man that was on Fulham's booked for the second half of the season, that really didn't get an opportunity, is in this squad. How can the Albanians go in Euros 2024? Of course, in a very tough group, so they're gonna have to get some big wins here. It feels wrong to say this about Croatia, but this is probably their best opportunity in the group to get any points. Albania versus Croatia, and Croatia are gonna get the win. Match day number 2, Spain. It's almost impossible for Albania to get to the knockout rounds now, but yeah, they're surely destroyed. 4-1. That is terrible for the goal difference. Here goes nothing. Albania, can they get 0 wins in the tournament? They do. 0 points for Albania. I was hoping there was going to be a fairy tale, but yeah, that won't be happening. Add Albania to the group stage list. And the wheel has decided that Italy, the reigning champions, are going to be up next. Huge pressure for the Italians coming into this tournament. They had a huge win, of course, against England in the Euro 2020 final / 2021, but now can they defend their crown? Match day 1 against the Spanish. This is the biggest game of the group stages. Italy versus Spain, and it ends as a 1-1 draw. Match day number 2 against Croatia. Massive for Italy to get points here, which they do. Scamazza is going to bag himself a brace. So Italy, they have the easiest game of the group stages here, but nothing is a guarantee in this video, but they've done the job. Berardi with a brace, Raspadori coming on and finishing the job. Italy heading to the knockout rounds in fine fashion. And as we get ready for the round of 16, Italy will be facing Poland. This is the Twilight Zone. This is really like the Bermuda Triangle of this Euro tournament. The round of 16. Can Italy get past it? They do. Domenico Berardi gets them the win late there. Italy are in to the quarterfinals. But can they be the first team to move past it? I honestly don't think so. I don't think we're going to see anybody move past the quarterfinals. That's just my belief. I think this video is cursed. And I kind of love when my videos are cursed. We had this before, didn't we? Hungary versus Italy. We've faced Hungary in the quarterfinals and they've upset us before. Can Italy take them down and get to the semis? Here goes nothing. Italy versus Hungary. Quarterfinals. This video is cursed. Oh my god. Domenico Berardi with a red card. Hungary have taken down Italy in the quarterfinals. We're never going to have a team make it past. That is actually mental. This quarterfinal list continues to grow. England still yet to be drawn. Is this going to be their time? It looks like it's going to be. This is Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland are up. Their logo is blended in, but it's the Swiss. And honestly, looking at this before we go into Switzerland, I would say England or Portugal are probably the 2 most likely to go on a run. Oh my, this video is hilarious. Come on, Switzerland. Show us what you're made of, lads. They got some pretty decent players, to be fair. 83 rated Granit Xhaka, just coming off an undefeated, invincible Bundesliga season. Gregor Kobel played in the Champions League final. They've got strong defensive pairings. This could be an underrated side. But of course, in Group A, Germany, Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland. It is not an easy group. There is no such thing as an easy group in a tournament like this, to be fair. Match day 1. This isn't accurate to real life, but Switzerland will be facing Scotland here. Can they get off to a great start? No, they do not. It is a 1-1 draw against the Scottish. So that puts a lot of pressure here on the Swiss to take down Germany. Germany lost their first group stage matchup against Hungary, so they're going to be hungry for a win, which they do not get. A 2-2 draw. Right now, Switzerland holds second place in this group. Hungary, top of it with 6 points to their name. This is massive for a spot in the knockout round. Switzerland, it's going to come down to other results. Hungary have beaten Switzerland 3-1. I think they're going to get grouped. Yep, Switzerland have been grouped here. I feel like we've had more teams go out in the round of 16 though than we have the groups. Add Switzerland to the group stages. Next team up is going to be Romania. Or should I say next nation up? Come on, Romania. Shock the world, lads. Shock the world. I don't hold much hope for this side. It's the Romanian League All-Stars basically in here. They got Dragutin, they got Moldovan, they got some decent players, but yeah, if we couldn't win it with some of the other big nations, I'm not holding out too much hope for the Romanians. Toughest game on paper to start the tournament here though, against Belgium. Can Romania get a dream start? No, they cannot. A 4-2 loss. So already it's looking like desperation stations for the Romanians. Next game up is going to be a 3-0 win against Slovakia. Maybe I've been giving too much to the Romanians. 3-0 is massive. So they come into this game needing a win or a draw and other results to go their way against the Ukraine. Romania for a spot into the knockout rounds. It's going, okay, so they were on 3 points. We might sneak through on the 3rd place spot, but I'm not feeling too confident here for Romania. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? Belgium get the win there and Romania's alive. Romania sneak through 3rd in their group and they're going to be facing England. Romania versus England, Euro 2024. Round of 16. Can we have a Cinderella run? Oh my God. It goes to extra time. England dominated, it looks like, but Romania almost pulling off the comeback, the upset. Oh my God, what a crazy ending there. 86th minute Saka, 89th minute Hagi, and then Jack Grealish is going to get the winner for the English in the 100th minute. Add Romania to the round of 16. Poland or Denmark? Poland or Denmark? That's going to be on the line, but it's good. Oh, I thought it was going to be Poland. All right, Denmark. Here we go. Every time I think of Denmark, to be fair, this is going to be those one of those go on, make it all about yourself type beats. But I remember watching Australia eliminate Denmark in the Qatar World Cup in person. I was at that game, went absolutely mental, ran into Christian Eriksen at the airport the next day. It was absolutely hilarious, but I would love to see the Danes go on a run here. Do they have the talent to do it though? First game here is against Slovenia in the group stages, and they come away with a 2-0 win via Rasmus Højlund, bag and a brace. That's a good start. England and Serbia picked up a draw in the first game, so we've got a great opportunity here to get a win and get through to the next round. 4-0. This is a dominant display here. Højlund and Lindstrom both bag and braces. 4-0 over Serbia. So that means as we get ready for the final game against England, that we're heading to the round of 16 with Denmark. A lot could change though based on this result. Undefeated with Denmark. Denmark beat England. Oh, we could be on here. Round of 16, Denmark versus Romania. Really interesting. We've just seen how that went in the last simulation. Let's see if Denmark can beat Romania. Here we go. Denmark, Romania, an undefeated tournament so far. Is it going to continue? It is. It is closer than they would have hoped, but Denmark move into the quarterfinals. Eriksen, Højlund, and Anderson bagging the goals and defeating Romania. Denmark versus Poland, an unlikely team to potentially be the first in this video to make it to the semifinals. Is it going to happen? Not going to lie, lads. I'm kind of hoping it does. Can we get a team to the semifinals for the first time in this video? Yes, we do. Oh my God, that is kind of a relief. I was kind of thinking maybe this game was designed to not let teams get to the semifinals, but Damsgaard, Eriksen, and Lindstrom score. It goes to extra time, but Denmark are into the Euro semifinals. Euro 2024 semifinals. Portugal versus Denmark. Germany beat England in their semifinal, so the winner will be facing Germany in the final. Can Denmark pull off a massive result here and get to the Euro 2024 final? It is gonna be Denmark. Denmark are going to the final. Oh my God. Lindstrom scores, Ronaldo equalizes, and in the 92nd minute, Rasmus Højlund, who has been on fire in this simulation, scores Denmark's spot into the Euro 2024 final, where they will be facing the home nation, Germany. But I'm going to play this one myself. I can't title the video I played with every team in Euro 2024 and not play the final when it comes up. Let's see if I can deliver Euro's glory to Denmark. No Lindstrom though for this Euro 2024 final, which is a massive blow for our chances on offense. Skovolsen, ball in. I wanted to go for the bicycle. We do it that way. That could have worked out so much better. No, I've just left so much. What a save, though, from Schmeichel. Great ball there to Damsgaard. I'm going to hold it up. I didn't want to tap it on with the head, but it's worked out well. Skovolsen! I should have gone to the other side. Good save, Manuel Neuer. I had to overcommit there, and they've beaten us at the near post. Sloppy defending on my behalf. Germany take the lead in this Euro 2024 final. Corner here for the Danes. Skovolsen with the left foot to take that one. Kjær getting out to it. He just throws his body. Eriksen to Damsgaard. Damsgaard! Oh my god, Kimmich making the save. Nah, don't let him get on a shooting angle like that. We did such a good job of defending until he brings it, cuts it around, and Nicholas Füllkrug is going to put that one into the back of the net and get himself a brace. And there it is. That is full time here in our playthrough with Denmark. We've gone out in the final. I'm sorry, Denmark. I've let you down. Germany wins this simulation, but you've gone the furthest out of any team so far in this video. Add Denmark to the finalists category. Whoever comes up next is gonna want to go one step further, and it is going to be the team that I thought was going to be up last time. The nation is Poland. And when you've got Robert Lewandowski up top, anything can happen. Let's not forget though, they are in the group of death. Match day 1 for the Polish in this simulation is going to be against the Netherlands. Can we take down the Dutch and get off to a great start? No, they cannot. Weghorst has absolutely destroyed them, and we've got an injury here to Kedziora. The defender Kedziora is out of the tournament. Wieteska comes in and takes his spot, and he has a big task of marking Mbappe here. Match day 2, and it is not looking good for our Polish friends. France with the win there. All right, Poland, both us and Austria have a donut in this tournament. If you want to sneak in with the 3rd place spot, you need a big win here against the Austrians, which they get. Oh, this might still be alive. 4-0 for Poland over Austria. Could have been 5-0, but there's still a chance of them being in this tournament. Are we going to see the elimination screen? We are not. We have got Germany in the round of 16. Poland's still alive. This would be the ultimate run if they manage to get themselves a Euro title here. And it might happen. Lewandowski, Szymanski, and Zielinski all score. Poland take down Germany. We're into the quarterfinals with them. And it's a repeat of the group stages. We've got France. This is terrifying. France had Poland's number in the group stages. Can they continue their run here, or can we get ourselves into the semi-finals for the 2nd straight sim? We do not. It is a comprehensive win there for the French. Poland are eliminated. They join the long list of teams into the quarterfinals. Still yet to see England and Portugal. We've got 7 teams remaining. We're not going to see either of them, but it looks like we're going to see the Ukraine. The Ukraine were one of the last teams to qualify for Euro 2024 in real life. Can they go deep in this tournament? They've got a pretty decent team, to be fair. Some real star players on the global stage. Match day 1 against Slovakia. Can the Ukrainians get themselves off to a strong start? No, they do not. That is disappointing. Ukraine dominate the Slovakians, but are gonna lose to them 3-2. And now they find themselves with a massive game against Belgium, who are the big dogs of this group. This is a huge test for the Ukrainians, which they do okay with. I'm not gonna say they pass it because they get a 2-2 draw, but that keeps their tournament alive. So it all comes down to this 3rd and final game. Ukraine versus Romania. For a hopeful spot, nah, they're done. They are done. The Ukraine go out 2-1 to Romania. That has got to be one of the most disappointing runs so far. Add them to the group stage list. That is bad. Oh, is it? Oh no, that they're going to be destroyed by the lack of teams on here. Is it Portugal or Hungary? It is going to be Hungary. All throughout this video, the Hungarians have put up a big fight for one of the lower ranked teams in Euro 2024. Can they do it as we control them? Szoboszlai is going to have to put in the performance of a lifetime. He is by far their star player. Tough start though. Germany as their first match here. Very close on the European map, but can the Hungarians get a massive win? No, they do not. That's all right though, because I think they should be winning the other games. We'll see though. I could be wrong. Upon saying that, I've probably realized that I've put the mocker on them, but here we go. We've probably jinxed them, but their 2nd game is against Scotland, and they lose 2-0 to Scotland. If there's any Hungarian fans watching right now, I apologize, because I definitely jinxed you guys. How fun is this? The 75 rated centre back Zalai has been suspended. I was going to change him, and I ended up putting in another centre back who's 65 rated, named Zalai. I would assume maybe it's his younger brother, because this one here is 25 and this one's 23. If there's any Hungarians, please let me know in the comments. There is still a little bit of hope here for Hungary. If they can get the win here and other results go their way, they may sneak through, but it's a draw. That ain't gonna be good enough, lads. 2 super disappointing runs back to back, and we're gonna add Hungary to the group stage list alongside the Ukraine. Down to our final 5 teams on the wheel. Next team up, is it England or is it Scotland? It's gonna stop, and I'm sure this is the moment so many of you guys have been waiting for. England are up. The Three Lions were runners-up in 2020, but can they go one step further here? They're going to be hoping to get off to a huge start here against the Serbians. Here we go. I'm interested to see Calvin Phillips put in the starting 11 by the mod designer here. That's a wild pick considering he's barely been playing this year. But England versus Serbia. England get the win. Saka is gonna bag the win late here. Foden injured though, 10 minutes into this one. Foden injured and out of this second game. Not sure for how long, but Jack Grealish is a suitable replacement to come in here to the left wing spot. Some would say a very deserved one, but that is not good there for England. A draw. I'm interested to see what this group's looking like. Denmark and Serbia drew. That might be good for England. Yeah, coming into this final game, England are top of the group as they face Denmark, but they're not guaranteed yet. I would imagine they probably would sneak into the third place spot, but let's just focus on getting a win with England here and getting them top. They do not win. England lose to Denmark. This is going to be really interesting. Yeah, England come third in the group after Slovenia win their game. They sneak in though with the third place spot, but have a huge challenge. England versus Spain. Foden still injured as we get ready for this round of 16 matchup. Jack Grealish, can he put in a big performance? This is a massive game. England versus Spain, which England are going to win via a Harry Kane brace. Maybe the Three Lions have found their form in this simulation. A mouth-watering fixture. If this match happened in real life, families would be fed for years. This would, the banter and the entertainment would just be unbelievable. Twitter would just erupt. If Scotland and England faced each other, it would be insane, but we're gonna see it here. Scotland versus England. Here goes nothing, fellas, for a spot in the semi-finals. England versus Scotland. England lose! Oh my god. John McGinn in the 115th minute is gonna end England's Euro 2024 campaign. Scotland have beaten England. That is madness. And England add them to the quarterfinal list. Not gonna lie, it would actually be hilarious if Scotland were the next team selected. I don't think it is though. I think it is going to be Turkey. I got absolutely clowned back in 2021 during Euro 2020 because in my predictions video, I said that Turkey were my dark horse for the tournament. I genuinely thought Turkey could go on a Croatia 2018 World Cup like run. And yeah, they were absolutely dreadful, underperformed, but I don't know, they could be. I don't even want to go out and say anybody's a dark horse this year. Turkey could be there though. Turkey could redeem me. Let's see if they can redeem me at least from a FC24 standpoint. The first game is a 1-1 draw with the Czech Republic. It's not looking good, mate. Big game for them now against Portugal. Second game of the group stages. Turkey come out with an 89th minute loss. Oh, that's not looking good for them. Turkey play Georgia here. Are they going to get grouped for the second Euros in a row in a disappointing performance? They are! Oh my god, Turkey are so disappointing, man. Turkey losing to Georgia, of all nations. Georgia. They are eliminated in embarrassing circumstances, bottom of the group. Add them to the group stage list, lads. 3 teams remain. Slovakia, Scotland, Portugal. Next team up is going to be, I want to say Slovakia. Yeah, it's going to be Slovakia. They got bloody Robert Mack starting here, the Sydney FC player. In the midfield, Lobotka. They got a decent team, man. Skriniar, Hanko. This is not a bad team, Dubravka. Let's see how the Slovaks go. First game is against Ukraine, who we know are extremely disappointing, and they continue to be. Schranz is getting a winner there in the 89th minute for Slovakia. What a start. Match day 2 against Romania. A win here would just about secure Slovakia's spot in the knockout rounds. And it's not looking good. It's going to come down to the final day. They lose to Romania. And we're going to be versing Belgium here for the final spot. We need a win. They might get the third place spot. I'm not sure though. This is huge. The fact they got the win against the Ukraine in the first game might help them a lot here. But Slovakia versus Belgium. Third game is a 2-1 loss. Let's hit the X button and let's see Ukraine win. That's not looking good for them. Yep, Slovakia are out. Add Slovakia to the group stage list. We now have only 2 teams remaining to try winning 1 Euro tournament. I did not expect this. I thought there was going to be like 4 or 5 nations to win it. I thought France, I thought England, I thought Italy, Spain. I thought we were definitely going to be winning it with these types of nations, not going to the final with Denmark. Portugal or Scotland, who is it going to be? It is going to be the Scottish. The Scottish are up and the last one's going to be with Portugal. Portugal. So here is the Scotland side. We just did a video a couple weeks ago where we made Scotland the world's best team. So we've got some experience with the Scottish national team, but let's see if they can get it done right now. Need to hit the ground running here. First matchup is against Switzerland in Euro 2024, and Switzerland, through Karl Fastnot, get the lead. Hendry, a red card in the 11th minute. He's going to miss the next game. Not a good start for the Scottish. McKenna comes in as Scotland take on Hungary. They would love something here to keep the tournament alive. They lose. They lose. Oh my God. Scotland, they're going to have to get a win against Germany to even keep a glimmer of a hope alive. This is mental. I'm not holding my breath for you here, Scotland. You've got to beat Germany in Germany. Final game. It's a 1-1 draw. That's not going to be enough. Scotland, what an incredibly disappointing tournament for you lot. Add them to the group stage list. That now means that Portugal are the final hope. Can Cristiano Ronaldo pull off the unthinkable? Huge pressure on Cristiano Ronaldo and co right now. It's crazy to me that Denmark are the only side that have even made it to the semi-finals. This has been one of the weirdest videos I've ever made, and I don't think I could have written a script like this in my life. I did not expect when I was firing up the PC to record this afternoon that this would be the situation we're in, but Portugal are the last opportunity for a team to win Euro 2024 here. Their first game of the tournament is going to be against Georgia. Here we go. First game, 3-1 win. Bruno and Ronaldo. So far, that's according to the script. I mean, I would be shocked if Portugal didn't even get out of this group, but knowing this video so far, I also wouldn't be surprised end of the day. A win here against Turkey would be massive though. Turkey versus Portugal, and it's another win for Portugal. 3-0. They've booked their spot surely into the knockout rounds, but going undefeated and topping the group would be massive for Portugal. Czech Republic, third and final game rather, and they are heading through. Not too surprised. Portugal keeping the dream alive for us to actually win the Euros with a nation. And in the round of 16, Portugal take on Croatia. Here we go. At any stage now, it could be the final game of the video. Is it going to be here? Croatia versus Portugal. It is a 3-1 win for Croatia. Budimir gets a hat trick. What in the world is this video? Add Portugal to the round of 16 list. How has this happened? Oh my God. What a video. Denmark, the only team to make it to the final. Bet your house on it, lads. I'm not saying that. Don't do that. Gamble responsibly, but Denmark's winning a lot. Lads, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video.